Zoe, can't you interview her on another day?
I've just started at this job, you know I can't be taking leave already.
At least today, you could have made an exception for your sister.
As if she's watching. Gotta go, Mum.
Those didn't benefit a lot of the residents that live here.
Someone has to smoke them.
Do they?
You must be Sonia. I'm Zoe from the Daily Observer.
Nice to meet you, Zoe.
So, congratulations on your MBE.
Oh, from outstanding services to the community.
Yeah, for all your work here. Is there an office that we could use?
Oh, it's such a mild day. Why don't we just sit outside? Yeah?
In there?
You're not a fan of cemeteries, are you?
It's not a place I'd usually visit. Just the concept of death and all.
I promise the clients will not disturb us.
Is it okay if I record?
Oh, please do.
So you call them clients?
Yes. The ones below the ground are easier to deal with than the ones above. Though it is the living that have given me this award.
Aren't you pleased with it?
Yes, of course I am.
So how long have you been working here at the cemetery?
Coming up for 40 years.
And what made you decide to be a cemetery worker?
Well, my father worked here, so it just sort of made sense at the time.
So, did he pass on the role to you?
Yes, after his demise. I was very young when I was confronted with such a loss, and I didn't think I had much choice.
So why'd you stay?
Why does anyone stay in their job?
Haven't really thought about it. So, what do you like the most about your job?
Being surrounded by death, you learn to appreciate life.
Could you elaborate?
My profession is very grounding. A constant reminder that death is not the end, but a part of life. I'm always so aware of it. Can you imagine how pointless life would be if we could live forever? Did I say something wrong?
No, I just think that your perspective on death is very one-sided. I mean, what about the people that are left behind?
Spend enough time with grief, and you start to realise that it is not your enemy.
Guess you must have seen a lot of it.
You haven't? Well, you learn to see the sorrow that everyone is trying so desperately to bury inside.
You met the Queen. What was that like? I thought you didn't smoke.
I never said that.
So what do you think happens after we die?
We certainly don't share cigarettes with strangers. What do you think happens?
I don't like to think about it. At least not today.
Why? What's today?
It's a waste not to finish it. I lost my sister 7 years ago today. I was 15. It's funny. I've tried to avoid going to a cemetery for such a long time. It's just so unfair. I can't help thinking about what her life would have been like. She was so young. There was so much she could have done.
Acceptance is the hardest stage of grief. Your sister loved you deeply, and she would not want you to suffer every day because of her death.
Oh, so should I be filled with joy, like you obviously are, having spent your life surrounded by suffering? I'm so sorry, Sonia. That was really unprofessional of me.
It's okay. I understand you. If it is of any consolation, the longevity of life does not determine the quality of it. I mean, look at me. I'm being awarded and everything, and I keep questioning if I have even done enough.
What do you mean?
At my age, you start to reflect on your life.
But surely you must have done something right. People appreciate your work.
Is that a life without regret? Living in service to others?
Not doing a very good job at this, am I?
It's all right. We are all trying.
I guess we have to accept that the only certain thing about life is death and taxes.
Exactly. Now you're getting it.
It was really nice meeting you, Sonia.
Likewise.
Are you afraid of dying, or has this place made it familiar?
Oh no, I am terrified. What about you?
I've avoided thinking about it. I hope you have a really great life.
And a fantastic death.
And a fantastic death. Hi. Mum, are you still at the cemetery?